Space is neither empty nor limitless. The cosmos only seems to stretch forever. From the blackened husks of long-dead stars to the incandescent fury of quasars blazing within far-distant galactic clusters. Even the yawning emptiness between such objects is not truly vacant, but hums and keens with the ancient melodies of ionized gas and magnetic fields. The bare vacuum itself roils with the fertile acts of creation and destruction.
Such a distant point of light, hour ago, to find a new garden of Eden, where we will reap what only we can sow. We bear the seeds and fruits of our world. We have the gifts of thought and mind. We come in ships in search of Generations span eons of time. We watch the world go by. We watch the starry skies at night. Never ending and ascending. We became the multitude. A legacy left for our kind. The stories told throughout all our generations. How we came to find freedom. The hate we left behind that lived in the hearts of humanity.
in a great while, mankind unlocks a secret so profound that our future is altered forever. Fire, electricity, splitting the atom. At the dawn of the 31st century, we unlocked another. It had the potential to change humanity's role in the universe. We called it the Titan Project, and it was a testament to the limitless power of the human imagination.
Imprisoned population by force of arms forever. There is no greater power in the universe than the need for freedom. Against that power, governments, tyrants, and armies cannot stand. The Centauri learned this lesson once. We will teach it to them again. Though it take 1,000 years, we will be free.
race would surrender to despair, the humans fought back with even greater strength. They made the Minbari fight for every inch of space. In my life, I have never seen anything like it. They would weep, they would pray, they would say goodbye to their loved ones, and then throw themselves, without fear or hesitation, at the very face of death itself. Never surrendering, never surrendering, never surrendering, never surrendering, never surrendering. No one who saw them fighting against the inevitable could help but be moved to tears by their courage, their stubborn nobility. When they ran out of ships, they used guns. When they ran out of guns, they used knives and sticks and bare hands. They were magnificent. I only hope that when it is my time, I may die with half as much dignity as I saw in their eyes at the end. They did this for 2 years. They never ran out of courage. Till the end, they ran out of time.
What do I want? The Centauri stripped my world. I want justice.
But what do you want?
To suck the marrow from their bones and grind their skulls to powder.
What do you want?
To tear down their cities, blacken their sky, sow their ground salt. To completely, utterly erase them.
And then what?
I don't know.
It was the end of the Earth year 2260, and the war had paused, suddenly and unexpectedly. All around us, it was as if the universe were holding its breath, waiting. All of life can be broken down into moments of transition or moments of revelation. This had the feeling of both. Jaquan wrote, "There is a greater darkness than the one we fight. It is the darkness of the soul that has lost its way. The war we fight is not against powers and principalities. It is against chaos and despair. Greater than the death of flesh is the death of hope, the death of dreams. Against this peril we can never surrender. The future is all around us, waiting in moments of transition, born in moments of revelation. No one knows the shape of that future or where it will take us. We know only that it is always born in pain.